going to blues next?
Oh man, that's a floodgate, dude.
What about blues?
Blues, Charlie Poole, Blind Lemon Jefferson,
Blind Lemon.
Lead Belly, love them, dude.
Lead Belly.
Lead Belly.
Yo, before you go on, Rob hit me to, and make sure you go on YouTube and check out Nirvana Unplugged. What's the name of the song that Cobain did, man?
It's called In the Pines.
In the Pines. He did a joint called In the Pines on Nirvana Unplugged. I believe it was his last show before he died. But go check it out, man. He did a great rendition of it. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, dude. Just all those early blues, Mississippi John Hurt, all the people who created it, never got a cent off of it. Went to the ground with it. Now we're all keeping it alive for them, you know, or trying the best, dude.
Right.
And I really respect that early era, dude. And I've done a lot of research on a lot of different types of music, but I really respect the early era of American music, dude. One of the most, dude, of what it created. You know, everybody you can possibly name in America, dude, comes from the early pioneers who had no labels.
This is how y'all know we shooting it real raw, man. There's no serious studios and microphones. We got helicopters flying over the top. You hear cars passing by, man. This is raw, man. We coming from the streets. Creative Convo is a grassroots, you know what I'm saying, thing, man. We really gonna put it out there. All right, tell me this. Classic rock era, 60s.
Jimi Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Of course, the Doors.
The Doors, man. Yeah.
Robbie Krieger on the guitar, dude.
Yeah.
Just the classics, dude.
You know, I'm a front man. I'm with the front man. You know, I'm Jim Morrison. When you say Doors, Jim Morrison, man. You know, I'm a single man, so you know what I'm saying. Who else? Who you got?
The classic rock era, dude.
Yeah.
I love Bob Dylan, dude. Neil Young.
Bob Dylan.
A bunch of. Man, dude, that's a whole nother floodgate, dude. But the thing I like about classic rock, and if you want to go to Little Richard era, rock and roll,
50s,
yes,
50s.
Chuck Berry, Little Richard, Muddy Waters, all the stuff that inspired the Stones and all the other great bands. Man, we're once again resonating off of the original American note.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think is fundamental in being creative in any field of music that you're in, is understanding where the note you playing came from.
Right.
Who did it? Why they did it? You know, and let that filter through your music then, and then I think you'll feel a change.
Right.
You know, you'll be in tune with those people. And you know, that to me, dude, that's important, especially if you're doing music here, dude, in this place. I mean, think about it. Prior to there being American music, you had to travel to different continents, and basically the music pieces were split up with, like they said, strange melodic things coming from Europe, badass rhythms from the African area. We got Native Americans coming with homemade woodwind, all this insane stuff, dude.
Right.
But they're all pieces that America put together, dude. It formulated, well, you can think rock and roll, hip hop, jazz. The list goes on, dude. And every other sub label that they've come up with since then, you know, it's really music. That's all it is. That's all the label needs to be. Just music, dude. That way we take down all the walls and everybody. You know, right? That's a main problem, dude. But we can't do too much without it, dude. We just play what we play from the heart. If you're real, time will show.
All right, I love the 70s. You named a couple of the cats that was jamming in the 60s, and you brought them to the 70s too. The ones that actually played in the 70s.
70s.
Yeah, give me some 70s.
David Bowie. I like Roxy Music, dude.
Just think about Nugent, man.
Ted Nugent. Yeah. I like Nugent, dude.
Pretty damn rough, huh?
Yeah, he's bad, dude. He eats off the land.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a rough guy.
Crazy cat, dude.
80s. What you think?
80s, man, there's a lot in the 80s too, dude.
NWA.
I actually like stuff like The Clash, dude, and even in the 70s, Sex Pistols, early punk rock era, dude. All that movement, I dig that movement. You know, even there's a lot of things. I like the Duran and where that kind of went, and the sound of. Even though a lot of people they look at a lot of these music students and kind of think they're archaic. You know, they sound funny because it's not in the time right now.
It ain't in the time, right?
It's archaic, right. But I hear it and it sounds like whatever. It's here, you know. So music, dude, I look at it as one gigantic strand, dude. I try to dissect we have to say labels for everybody to understand what we're talking about, but I like to look at it and study it as one thing.
Just a continuous stream of music.
Exactly, dude.
You know, just different people's expression of this particular art form.
Yeah. Because you can trace American music to a beginning point, and if you go beyond that, then it's no longer what we made. You know, everybody who originally, it's no longer what that is. If we go to Europe and with Beethoven era, Beethoven is not American music.
Right.
Just the same as all these other continents, you know, we did something special at that time. Dude.
Took all the different elements.
Yeah.
But really, that's what America is. I mean, not society, but the people. You know,
Exactly.
It's really a big ass melting pot. Houston is a very big example. You know, we're in Houston, Texas, if y'all don't know that. But it's a real big example of the melting pot mentality of people moving towards opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not really big on this whole United States system, I really don't give a damn about it. But at the same time, you cannot deny the fact of imperial powers always have opportunities. Way back in ancient times, people would move closer to the empire because there was more opportunity to earn income, especially uncharted land. That's the big thing about the United States of America, is that it's a young country, man. It's like a whole lot of this land that just wasn't touched. So you can go somewhere, it's pristine, you can start new, plant you some roots, and actually, you know, get something started for yourself. So that's the big draw of the United States to people from all over the world. But you know, like every great empire, man, you know, and this is empire, don't get it twisted.
Exactly.
Like every great empire, man, it eats itself up, and so that's the point of music to me, is to communicate to the people. It's not the people that's going kaput, it's the system.
Exactly.
Because the people, the Romans, the people of ancient Roman descent are still walking around. They ain't disappeared. You know, the ancient Egyptians did not disappear. They still walking around. The system crumbled. You know what I'm saying? The power system crumbled. The people are still alive. The genes don't stop, man. You know, so
it's crazy, dude. Listen, you look around this system, dude, you see a lot of room. You know, you look around it, dude, you can see a whole lot of room. Even though people may think I'm crazy for saying that,
you're absolutely right. It's wrong.
I see it, dude. Right. It's almost like they're never. Yeah, their old shit collapsed, but they had a coup d'état to just turn into something new.
Yeah.
And they just import it. So when they say new world order, it's true when they really mean old world order. You know.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Power. It's play on words, man.
Yeah.
It's play on words. And that's another thing about music, man. Is it's the play on words, and the notes themselves.
We get the same opportunity to play with
absolutely.
Like do,
and the thing about it is it's entertaining.
Yes.
So people. It's not necessarily standing up on a pulpit telling somebody you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. They actually can listen to the melodies, and you know, it can get into their soul. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually studying the power of sound. That's what I'm going to master. That's going to be my master of life, is to master sound and how it affects the body's tissues and things. So music is so powerful. That's why I was like, I can't let it go, man. I throughout my life, I couldn't keep a job, bro, because somebody say, man, I got an audition for you in Atlanta. You know, hey, man, come to LA, man, such and such and such and such. And I quit a job. You know what I mean? Hell with you, man. I'm gonna go out there and take this opportunity, you know. So
it's all building blocks.
Yeah. You know what, man? I can't let us get up out of here without touching on my second. I don't know if my second favorite or first favorite, but I'm gonna say my second favorite era in music. Period. 90s hip hop.
90s hip hop.
Late 80s to mid 90s hip hop. I call it 90s hip hop because most of it was in the 90s. But it was birthed around 87, 86, 87.
That's like the mind annihilation hip hop. That is the lyrical statement. That is the real feeling. That is
real
earth.
Feel.
That is truth. That is before people put their hands in it and sold it. You know what I mean, dude?
That's before Puffy said, don't worry about it. If I write rhymes, I write checks.
Puffy and Master P.
Yes.
Fuck y'all. Fucking bastards.
That changed hip hop.
Yes.
To market. That's when it really turned to market. That whole, you know, we're going to market this, man. And fashion started being, you know what I'm saying, brought into the mix. And, you know, well, you're not cool, you're not hip if you're not wearing this. Exactly. And that became part of the songs. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna trip, like I said, the shit still jams. This is, I mean, you know, I'll bump Nelly's Air Force Ones in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
The manipulation of sound, dude, the melodies and everything is there.
It's there, man. It's, you know, and my thing is this, it's just not enough balance.
There's just no substance being, there's nothing for the brain.
Nothing.